is crazy sometimes thinking you can own a piece of.
Alright, what up guys? It's Friday. Back day. Back in biceps, baby. I didn't get much sleep last night. I took a nap after I came home from work, and yeah, I can't take naps or else I don't sleep at night. I have pressure in my ears. I can't stand when that happens. Also, a lot of people ask me how I get my hair the way my hair is. I just wake up in the morning, guys. This is how it looks. And then I take pictures. And that's what I do. I mean, I don't really do that much to it. Anyway, I don't feel like cooking today, and I'm running a little bit late. So I'm just gonna grab a blender shake. I think I might get like a peanut butter and chocolate. Like 100 carbs in that puppy. But I'm gonna do back today. I freaking hurt something in my hip, my right hip. Like in here, like deep in there. It actually hurts to even walk. I think it was a combination of maxing out last week on squats, and then I ran at the track on Saturday and I was pushing it on some sprints coming off the curve, and I think I tweaked something in there, so I gotta be really careful about that. And this week on leg day, I actually did front squats because front squats weren't hurting it as much. So I just gotta be really careful. I gotta see if deadlifts is gonna hurt it or not, because if it does, then I can't do them. I need to give it some time to rest. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'll just take you guys along to the gym today. I might show you a little bit of what I'm eating afterwards, and then this weekend I'm going away, so I won't be recording much unless you guys want to see stuff like that. If you want to see just day-to-day stuff, let me know. Excuse me. Anyway, I'll catch you guys at the gym. Boom. Just picked up a Blender's peanut butter and chocolate. It is so freaking good, guys. You do not even know how good these are. I used to eat them all the time when I was prepping. So anyway, I went with the peanut butter. It's 600 calories, 22 grams of fat, 92 carbs, and then, like I said, it's 9 grams of sugar or not 9 grams of sugar, Jesus, protein. So that's 20, 30, because I got a protein supplement. So probably like 30 to 40 protein. So 40 protein, 90 carb, 22 fat. It's not that bad. So this is gonna fuel my back and bicep workout, and then probably hit a shake afterwards as well. So I'll take you guys along. See you in a minute. All right, what up guys? I will talk you through this back and biceps workout. Started off with deadlifts, and I can tell you this workout was on Friday. I'm doing the commentary on Tuesday, and my lower back is still sore. So, I wish I could deadlift a lot more, guys. If I could deadlift twice a week, I totally would. But that's just the nature of how it works. I think if you do sumo, it might help a little bit more, but conventional puts a lot of strain on your lower back, and that's one of my weak points. So it is what it is. I do the best I can, but yeah. So I started off with 135. I didn't show you that clip. I think I did 10. Then I did 225 for, I don't know, 8. I don't know if you guys counted that last set. Then I did 315, and I think I did 6 of these. And one thing I've been working on, guys, since I'm trying to bring my deadlift weight up, is keeping the bar very close to my legs, and then thrusting your hips. As soon as the bar comes above your knees, you just kind of thrust your hips. That's where all your power is. So give that a shot. I felt really good on this day, actually. Weights were coming up really easily. That 315 by 6 was felt really light. This is, what is this? 365. I think I did, I don't remember, 4 or 5, something like that. But this felt really light too. And just working on cues instead of like worrying about just like the weight that I'm lifting makes a really big difference. So I'm just like pulling it off the ground, keeping it as close as I can, and then as soon as it comes up above my knees, yeah, right, like I just said there, thrusting the hips. So we ended up working up the heavy doubles. That was the goal for today. So Ivan was working with 315 for his heavy doubles. Did a good job there. He actually couldn't hit his second set. He was all pissed off. I was like, hey, live to fight another day. So I think this is what, 395, something like that. And so yeah, I ended up working up the doubles with 395, and you can see how easy this felt when I was just focusing on the cues that I was talking about earlier. So keeping the bar really super close and thrusting the hips. Look at that, controlling the weight, felt really, really light. Felt great actually. And then this is my second or third set. I think we did 3 sets. We did 3 sets of doubles when we worked up to. So 3 sets of doubles with almost 400 pounds. Pretty happy with that. Let's see how this set looks here. Came up clean, keeping it close. Yeah, so, yep. And I mean, the main reasons I'm trying to focus on my form is to try and keep my back from getting so sore, my lower back, so I can maybe hit deadlifts a little more frequently. But yeah, happy with that deadlifting. Then we went to T-bar rows, so 2 man lifts back to back right here. I think we started off with 1 plate, then we did 2 plate for a couple, then we did 3 plates for a couple, and just worked up to this weight until we got to our working sets, which was 4 plates, and I think we were doing sets of 8. So one thing when you're doing these guys, be really careful you don't let your back round at all. So you really want to keep your back nice and straight. The more bent over you are, parallel to the ground, the better. But as the weight gets heavier, you kind of do need to stand up just a little bit more. And that's why on my lighter sets, I'll stay a little bit more bent over. So I'm just working. The more bent over you are, I think the more the upper middle back it hits. So it's just good to do it different ways, different angles. So like I said, when I get heavier on here, I have to stand up just a little bit more. But I'm just making sure I'm squeezing back with my shoulder blades and just really trying to squeeze and connect with my back. So this was the last set I did. I did a big fat drop set. One of the best exercises to do drop sets on. It was just a drop. I just kept dropping the plates and just kept going. I think I was aiming for 10 of each, 10 of everything, getting a nice good squeeze. And as the weight gets lower, I just lean over a little bit more each time. And it's great for exhausting your back and also for burning a shit ton of calories. So yeah, you can see me adjusting a little bit there so I can just squeeze. The whole time I'm just trying to connect mentally with my back muscles. So muscle-mind connection, guys, is so important and so underrated. I used to spend time just standing in front of the mirror and learning how to flex my different muscles. I'll have to show you guys sometime when I'm posing. Like, I can literally flex individual muscles, like most random muscles. It's crazy. I'll show you next time I pose if I remember. So anyway, from there we went to what is this? Close grip pull downs. One of my favorites. We actually did 2 sets of wide grip and 2 sets of close grip. So I wish I would have recorded more of those, but we kind of forgot for some reason to record. So after that, we went to shrugs. I like to do shrugs on my back day because your traps are really, I mean, they're on your back. So I like to do shrugs on back day. Sometimes I'll do them on shoulder day too, whatever I feel like doing. But basically went with, I think we did working sets of 225 for like 10 to 12. And then we did a drop set on our last set. We might have done a couple of drop sets actually. So you can see what that looks like. I'm terrible at shrugs. I just have a really hard time connecting with my with my traps. So I wish I could squeeze back a little bit instead of just pulling up, but I'm still trying to get better at that. It's something I've been working on for a while. You can see I'm like trying to kind of pull back too, but yeah. So yeah, I love using the Smith machine for shrugs. If you guys haven't tried that, it's really nice. It can really help you isolate your shrugs. So from there, we went to some biceps. So that was everything. Actually, we do a couple more exercises for our back later. But bicep curls, I really like to start off with the barbell curl. And you can see how nice and slow and controlled I'm doing these. And also, we got some badass pictures during this workout. If you check out my Instagram, I'll put up the link. You can find some cool pictures. We sent some to Rise and that they used as well. It was pretty cool. But I think I'm using 80 pounds or 90 pounds, something like that. something that you can get, well, anytime with my smaller muscles, I like to do higher reps. So I like to aim for 10 to 12, even 10 to 15 reps. And then, oh yeah, so I wanted to show you guys, it's a longer clip, but I wanted to show you how we were actually training our biceps. And keep in mind, your biceps are already going to be pre-exhausted from doing back exercises because they're a secondary muscle group. So went straight from the standing barbell curls to standing alternating curls. Now I'm not picking a super heavy weight here since I just did a bunch. You're aiming for failure on every single one of these sets, so your weights are going to go down each time. But aiming for 10 to 15 reps, whatever you can get, and just like really slow and controlled. Make sure you're pulling up with your bicep. If you want your arms to grow, you have to actually use your bicep. You can swing the weight up, you can use your shoulders, you can use a lot of other muscles other than your bicep because they're such a small muscle. You don't need a lot of weight if you do it correctly. So, and the other thing I'm doing, guys, when I do those is I turn my wrists and I turn them out so that at the top of the movement, my pinky is facing to the right if it's my right arm. I'm twisting it to the right as far as I can. I'll have to show you guys that sometime in the video. It puts a little bit more emphasis on your peak, your bicep peak. So from there I went to, this is a tricep I guess now, straight to hammer curls. I think I was using 30s. And I like to do a variation of the hammer curl where I pull it across the front of my body. It just feels really, really good. And squeezing it at the top there. Yeah, squeezing it. I could have even held it a little bit longer there. But you can see it hurts so bad. And then flexing and forcing the muscle, or forcing the blood in there. And we did 2 sets of that tricep. And then from there we went to, oh yeah, this is ridiculous. So after that we went to I go, you go, passing back and forth. I think it was only 65 pounds. I had to speed up this clip because it's so ridiculously long. Basically, I was starting with the center grip, and then he was doing outside grip, and then we were just alternating. So one time I'll do center, one time he does center, then I do outside, he does center, blah, 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 blah. And you just do 7, and you just hand it back and forth until you can't go anymore. And you want to pick a weight that you can probably do for this. Maybe this was a little bit light, but like I said, you always want to keep your form in check. But yeah, we were handing this back and forth for like 4 or 5 minutes. So I just sped up the clip for you guys. But honestly, oh my God, what is it? It's 4 days later and my biceps are still a little bit sore today from my back and bicep workout. So it's effective, guys. Shocking the muscles. That's what you got to do if you want them to grow. And volume is the name of the game for arms. So after that bicep annihilation set, I decided let's burn out our backs and our biceps with some pull-ups. The cool thing about doing pull-ups when your biceps are shot is it forces you to actually use your lats. So some of the best muscle-mind connection I have with my lats is whenever I do pull-ups after my biceps are exhausted. So try it sometime. Let me know what you think. This is my favorite way to do pull-ups with these bars that come out here. I feel such an amazing connection with my lats when I use this bar. And we were laughing. I think Ivan did 13. He said try to beat me, and I think I ended up doing 20 or something ridiculous. But yeah, when you're doing pull-ups and stuff, guys, you're not really as concerned with the numbers as you are about just doing the reps correctly and getting solid reps using the muscles that you want to use. And then the last exercise we did just to completely destroy our backs the rest of the way was just a cable pull down. I use this. I'll either use this one or I'll use like a laying pullover. But the main thing here is try to keep your arms straight, or if they're slightly bent, just keep them slightly bent the entire time. And just nice and slow and controlled and squeeze the shit out of it at the bottom. You'll feel it all the way down through your lats and it feels so good. So I'll take you guys out with some posing. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright guys, back and biceps done. Me and my boy Ivan. Honestly, we were both a little bit drained today, I think from the whole week of workouts. But still got after it, did the best we could with the energy that we had. So I tried to film everything I did for you guys. Now we're gonna take a look at the physique, see how the back's looking. I couldn't stop eating yesterday, guys. It was one of those days I was like, oh, those Sour Patch are looking pretty good. Gone. That Twix bar looks pretty good. Gone. Pop-Tarts are looking pretty good. Gone. So, I went for a run last night.
I don't know.
See how the back's.
So yeah, so that was that. So we're just gonna leave him alone. He's not perfect.
Pretty wide.
Hold it, like, make ears up there, like, I can make my grandma's this morning, you know. Yeah. It doesn't right? I'm like out of it.
I think.
I mean, you could like use like a copy of your commission.
Woo! My back's always been a weakness of mine. I want more thickness down the center.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much.
See those straps?
Yep.
Like you can see there, but when I do my men's physique pose, they just kind of disappear. And like the top guys have that big thickness down the middle of their back. So I've been trying to work on that. Anyway, that's back and biceps for you guys. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Lots more to come. Hit that like button if you like what we're doing. Subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
It's crazy sometimes thinking you can own a piece of the world. It's just flowing.